YouTube. I am SethMacMillan. And that would be my stomach. Anyway. Yeah, this is the Mac server. I loaded it up into survival, see what would come out of that. A lot of lighting errors. I can guarantee you that. Not something I like to see. But it seems to fix if I place like a light block or a torch. So, it could be worse. By the way, I finally learned how to decrypt apps. Haha. Also, if it's very laggy, in case it's not obvious, I have a few mods installed. You know, just the typical smooth shader, or farther render distance, and no fog. I'm actually really amazed at how not laggy the game is. It seems to be normal. I even have the multiplayer patch to where other players joining the game will have a name tag over their head, which is, well, it's cool, but the fact that I went through all the trouble of decrypting the app, and then I realized, well, what do you know? Well, actually, I didn't realize it. I had help from at MCPE fan. There's an app for that. I felt appropriate to say that, but yeah, there's this app. It's essentially just like Installous, but called vShare. I tried to install the IPA that I got from decrypting it. It did not work. So, I'm glad to honestly say that I do have and own the purchased App Store version of MCPE. Honestly, I don't see how it's piracy if you actually do and have legally bought it, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just enjoy the game as it is. Because now, up until 0.7.0, we will be rocking mods and survival. And creative. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and store my inventory in this here chest and show off a few other things that I discovered with the new mods. Speaking of, everything that you see for mods will be available down in the description with a link to the MCP or MC forums, and I will see you when we get back. Alright, so if you have used IMCP Edit in the past and updated to 0.6.0 and or 0.6.1, this is the screen you get when switching game mode. So, we are going to show off the little lighting errors that happen when I switch game mode, show off something really cool that I found thanks to the servers, or the forums, and why not just jump right in? Yep, I can use things in inventory. Or, what was I saying? I can use the utilities in creative. However, I found out that it is limited to only 5 items. 4, 5. I can get them back just by simply going out and going back to the menu. But apparently per each of these there are only 5 items. Can't create anything or craft. You can store things, which is actually pretty handy. Which is why I've actually been using it and utilizing it, I should say, because it sounds cooler. To set up some of the Mac server. So what I'll do, since this is the wood shop, just take a whole bunch of the wood there, put it in the chest. Yeah, lighting errors are not cool. I shall all just leave. You know? Let's fix this, because this just has a horrible lighting error. I mean, it makes it lag horribly. Actually, I'm surprised this one doesn't. Not that much of one, at least. So, utilities and creative, larger render distance. Also got snow, which actually I don't know why it's like that. I unpatched the mod for that. But I had a shit ton of trouble just getting that one mod. I went through an hour probably just trying to get that one mod to work. That was when I was decrypting it. I kind of misinstall this for the fact that I can easily get a decrypted app already. But alright, that one's actually correct. Good. So just a few bugs here and there with the Mac server. I also made a really fucked up snowman. Just felt like putting that out there. I think he looks kind of like a penguin. I thought it was just a nice little thing to throw into the game. As well, there are a few additions to the Nether. I put a little more lava in there. Glowstone, a large tunnel at the end, right here. An observatory if pigmen spawn there. Good, that also fixes them. Cool. Also, I added a few achievements to the world, and I'm still working on a few. Wow, that render distance, that's amazing. Anyway, if you like, rate, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching. If you like any of these mods you see, the iOS link is down below. Android, you can just get it through Pocket Tool or Ultimate Toolkit. And thanks for watching the first of the many modded MCPE videos I'm going to be making.